What's good, folks? 2 minute warning. Fury football. We going on to weeks 4. I believe it's week 4 we going on to, guys. We got a great
Yes,
show
sir.
going. We got a great show for you guys. More football. We about a quarter way into the season. Oh man, I hope this lasts forever. Tim, Josh, take it away.
What's going on, Josh, man?
Going on,
Before we
Timmy?
before we start, I want to give a shout out to Victor. From 2 minute warning and his family. God bless his family, and hope his father gets well. So Victor, God bless you and your family, man. Keep the faith. We got faith in you, bro.
Absolutely.
Josh, which 0-3 team do you see most likely to come back from the dead? Now, we got the Saints. Okay, we got the Baltimore Ravens. All right. Let me see who else we have. We also have the Saints, the Baltimore Ravens,
Detroit Lions.
the Detroit Lions.
Chicago Bears.
So I mean, it's not a big list, Josh. Who's gonna come out? Who do you think is gonna come out and have a good chance?
Oh man, just looking at it already, I want to eliminate the Bears and Saints personally because I know the Bears, if they're already trying to trade away key players, you already know they're thinking about the future. They're already knowing that this season is kind of a wash without Cutler and Jeffrey having his problems, so I'm already going to count them out. They're allowing 35 points a game. It's almost just nonsense in Chicago right now. Saints, if Breeze misses another game, which it looks like he's going to be, I don't trust their power enough with McCown at the under center to really bring them a W, honestly. And their defense isn't enough to win them a game. So I think the Saints are going to have an 0-4 record. They're just going to bury themselves. Now we just have to look at, personally, I think we just look at the Ravens and Lions, and we look at the respective divisions that they're in to see how they come out. Personally, though, I don't know what's up in Detroit. I thought they were a playoff team, and it looks like, people are out there burning Stafford jerseys and whatnot. I'm a little confused of what's going on. They're losing faith quick in Detroit. With the Ravens, I'm not sure what's going on with the Ravens too, because I personally thought they would be a playoff team in the North. So the team out of those two that I think can get it together and get themselves out of an 0-3 record is most likely the Ravens. Personally, I don't know what's going on with Detroit. It's just really confusing of why they're 0-3 right now. They need to get their defense together, and that offense you thought would be clicking by now is also having a little question mark. So,
well, okay, you know what? You broke it down great, Josh, as far as how you feel about the Saints and how you feel the 5 seed with the Bears, now how they give up everybody. You broke it down great. I'm going to go ahead and pick my team. I like the Detroit Lions. I don't know why I like the Detroit Lions. I trash Megatron so much. I don't like his name. I think it's Booba Kittytron, like I keep saying it. But I'm gonna say Detroit Lions because even though we saw what Green Bay Packers could do in their house, good game against the Kansas City Chiefs, but Detroit Lions have the same type of firepower on paper. On paper, they can compete. Matter of fact, just because the loss of Jordy Nelson, they have the best wide receiver core in the NFC North. They're better than Minnesota. They're better than the Packers without Jordy Nelson. It's really just Aaron Rodgers and Eddie Lacy controlling that offense. Detroit Lions, you got to run a game with Amendola and Bell. You got to Megatron. Okay, you got Golden Tate. You got Eric Ebron. What more do you want? What more do you want? You have the firepower, and if I had to pick between, at least the Baltimore Ravens, just my opinion, there's nobody else other than Steve Smith and sometimes either Max Williams or the new rookie tight end Gilmore. That's what really they have. They have a decent defense, but Detroit Lions, you have something. You're just not getting it done, and I don't know, maybe because Stafford is forcing the ball so much into Megatron. Listen, last year they barely had Megatron. What happened last year? They made the playoffs. You had Golden Tate. They got weapons. There's no excuse why this team is losing. There's no excuse.
Yeah, you bring up a good point too, and I'm sitting here actually while you're saying that stuff, thinking about the Ravens, and I'm almost starting to guess now what they're doing on offensively because their running back Justin Forsett, he's a great talent, but you look at his figure. I mean, he's a small dude, and for him to be your lead back, I think that's a problem because he's not the type of versatile back to get you 25 carries a game and get you those hard 110 yards or whatever in the 4 quarters.
Right.
I'm thinking he's more like a Darren Sproles. He needs to be used kind of in that sense, come in for uh, 10, 15 snaps or whatever offensively and be there as a weapon X. But you're right, their offense is stale now, and nobody's scared of Justin Forsett in the backfield with the Ravens. And when you got Steve Smith as your biggest offensive threat, and you don't even know who your second receiver, people are like, "Who the hell is Kamar Aiken?" You don't even know who these people are coming out. So you're right, it's inexcusable for Detroit not to at least have a dub on the board right now, especially with the offensive firepower that they do have all around, tight ends, receivers, and their backfield is stacked. So it's zero excuse for them to be 0-3 right now.
May I read some of these names? There's some names I didn't even know was on this list. It's just,
For the
oh my
Ravens?
God. No, for Detroit Lions. Look at this. You have, we of course, Calvin Johnson, a.k.a. Megatron, Golden Tate, okay, Lance Moore, Corey Fuller, okay. I'm just going to give you some names that we recognize. On the tight end spot, we got Eric Ebron, Brandon Pettigrew,
Right.
Tim Wright.
Wow. Started
last
year?
Hold on. On the defensive side, you lost the Dominican Sue.
I didn't even know they had Tim Wright.
Yeah, me either. You got Haloti Nada, Ziggy Ansah, okay, Stephen Tulloch, Ehidi Gabo James. Rasheem Mathis at corner.
Wow. I mean they don't have Gronkowski's or anything, but with those tight ends, you should be running 3 tight end sets or something.
I mean, you got guys who were starters. Tim Wright was a starter with the Tampa Bay and was the number 2 tight end with Gronkowski with the Patriots for a short time. Brandon Pettigrew's been there the longest. We don't know his pedigree. Okay, right. Who was it I said? I said Eric Ebron, a first-round tight end who's picking the top 10 of the 2000 the 14 NFL draft. I mean, maybe they're a John Madden football team. Maybe that's what it is. They're a Madden team and not a real NFL team. Maybe that's what it is. Because I'm sorry, Josh, this team should be right now. When Jordy Nelson went down, they should be hungry, eager. As a matter of fact, the way my Dallas Cowboys beat them last year with that great defensive play by Anthony Hitchens, they should be. Yes, sir.
It couldn't possibly be the coaching and the management of that organization. Because if you have all the right pieces, but yet you can't seem to make them fit, isn't it the management and the coaching is the issue?
Yeah. There's no question about it. Yeah, I mean, especially when you're only 4 years or 5 years removed from that 0-16 season. I mean,
I don't say the coaching. I don't. You know why? Because here's the thing. Okay, and me and a buddy of mine, we were talking about this, especially last night. We were talking about wide receiver Hall of Famers, and I know my boy hates Terrell Owens, and was comparing the why Terrell Owens is a Hall of Famer and Calvin Johnson can be. And I'm gonna say this. Calvin Johnson, to me, has been overrated. I don't care what anybody 2-1 said, how I feel. It's not about comparing him to Des Bryant. He has never made an impact in the NFL league like Randy Moss. His 6'5" frame, his 240 pounds, his 4.3 speed, yes, it looks great. But you probably never see a player with that size and speed ever again. But here's the thing about it. What did it translate to? Cap money, a lot of cap money, and you couldn't build that team. And what does it show? Okay, he had 2,000-yard season because you asked for it. After the season was already over, you go up into the media and says, I want to rewrite this record. And then what happens? What never happens? A receiver gets 30 targets a game. I don't respect playing stats. I respect stats that automatically happen. Like, I'll give you Michael Strahan, and Brett Favre. Some people would say it was a planned stat, but it really doesn't look like it was. He wasn't gonna pop this. They did this out of Brett Favre. He just signed him. He got the record. I don't respect planned stats, and that's to me. Megatron is overhyped. I don't blame the coaching staff because this coach has been there for 2 years. This has been going on for a long time. Why Detroit has not made the playoffs when you supposedly have the best wide receiver in the game and you had a pretty decent defense. Megatron's only seen 2 playoffs appearances, and on top of that, look at his playoff stats. My Dallas Cowboys has one of the worst defense in the league, and you can't do nothing back there. Golden Tate played last year, and took over. What was Megatron? Polishing his nails with Optimus Prime on the sidelines. So, I mean, no disrespect to any Detroit Lions fan, 2-minute warning. I'm sorry. It's not about me, about my favorite receiver and Des Bryant or compare it. It's not about that. Because I can name you, I'll say Demaryius Thomas is much better than Megatron. I'll say I'd rather pick a Tony. Hell, you know what? Hell, since I'm in a daring mood, I'll say I'll pick Odell Beckham Jr. over Megatron, and I've done that. And it's just pretty simple. Those guys make a difference. What has Megatron done? Nothing, but has a cool nickname. His nickname is Megatron. I'm calling him Boo Boo Kittytron.
Can't argue with opinion, you know.
Mm-hmm. But that to me, Sean, is what's wrong with Detroit Lions right now is Stafford. If I gotta say, Stafford forcing the ball too much into Megatron, Calvin Johnson, whatever, and just play. Put it this way, maybe go back to what you did last year and utilize your other weapons and stop trying to give this man something. I don't know, what are you trying to do? Give him more stats and more playing yards? This team, this offense is probably on paper, the best offense in the league with those guys I just named. This is my opinion. Tom Brady doesn't have offense like that. All he has is what? 2 5'11", Amendola and Elderman running sideline to sideline, and Gronkowski. Aaron Rodgers doesn't have that. He has what? Cobb and now old James Jones and new receivers. He's not trying to get into play. Hell, Fitzpatrick doesn't have that. All he has is what? Right? Hell, Eli Manning doesn't have that. Eli Manning, all he has is Odell Beckham Jr. And today they lost 50 Cruz again. So you got all these other quarterbacks in the league who's either won a Super Bowl or multiple playoffs, and they don't have what Matthew Stafford has. And so what we got to say about that, Sean? It's not the coaching staff. I doubt that. I just think personally is, hey Stafford, listen, Stafford, come over here, Stafford.
Yeah, the thing is,
he ain't the only guy.
Coaching. I would say that's coaching. I mean, who's telling Stafford to force the ball to Megatron all the time?
Well, I don't.
If the coach says, look, I have schemes for the other weapons we have. Stop only going for Megatron. And if he's still going for Megatron, yeah, but I doubt that this is all by Stafford's decision. I doubt that.
He's a quarterback.
He does need the rest of the offense to pick up around him, though. I've watched some Lions games, and I've seen Stafford throw some beautiful strikes, and I've seen players like Ebron and Golden Tate even drop some beautiful passes right down the middle. And then today, Golden Tate's coming on TV saying, mostly everybody we played already knows our plays. I mean, to me, it just sounds like whining. It just sounds like get better, not bitter, Golden Tate. Stop crying about it. If everyone knows your plays, maybe you should update your playbook, and then maybe we can get some offensive players some snaps so everyone's not doubling Megatron or Boo Boo Kittytron, and we can get some offensive pummeling down in here in Detroit Motown. So, yeah, he needs people to catch balls so everyone's not just targeting CJ and not worried about everyone else besides Golden Tate pretty much.
But Tate is a Pro Bowl receiver.
He is.
He can't get himself open, even on a scramble, come on, he was our best weapon on the Seahawks.
Yeah, he's good for 100 receptions a season almost. He's great.
So why is he complaining? He shouldn't be complaining. You're right.
Right.
What's going on?
Well, listen, I'll tell you this. And what's funny, too? Because even when he came from Seattle Seahawks, I never thought he would be the receiver he was last year because Seattle ran the ball mostly, so you didn't really see a lot of throwing his way. You saw a lot of nice passes, nice catches. He wasn't a 1,000-yard receiver until last year. So listen, and again, like I said, I'm sorry. You know what? People say that people make fun of Eli Manning. People make fun of Tony Romo. What about Matthew Stafford? You have the best wide receiver in the game as far as to what the NFL fans think. Megatron. What has he done? I know a guy named Randy Moss. When he came into the league, he took the league by storm. Size, speed, and everything. That's taking over the league and doing something, and has at least 2 Super Bowl appearances. What has Megatron, a.k.a. Booba Kitty Tron, a.k.a. Josh gave him a nickname in CJ, done?
Well,
nothing.
Anyway, guys, we're kind of running out of time. We're going to have to move on to the next down. We'll be back, folks. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir.
I just posted Booba Kitty Tron's picture. Check it out, you guys. He's going on his Nike sneakers.
Oh, man.